Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 14th, 2023 new moon and solar eclipse reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps this channel out immensely, so thank you so much for doing so. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you would like a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is also listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn, let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Oh, goodness, and Spirit guides. Oh, my gosh, everything just fell on the floor. But we are going to go with this one right here. Yeah, and these cards right here, because they're here for a reason. So we're moving to spiritual, embracing our spirituality, actually letting things, Spirit just said, letting things be, just like that, Dane. Let things be. We're going to want to fix everything, make everything perfect. It's like, no, some things happen for absolute reasons, even though we don't understand them. And just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward, Capricorn. That's going to be so important. We've had our setbacks, we've had our discouraging moments, we've had our stress and our chaos, but to embrace the spiritual, the spirit within us, and be filled with that is going to be so important. It moves us to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. So the sun. The sun is a person, a situation, a point of being that we usually don't have to worry about, or we think, okay, that can totally handle itself, or they've totally got that covered. And here with the sun, it's going to be like, hey, pay attention. Pay attention to what usually runs so smoothly, or we usually don't have to pay any mind to. And this can also be, literally pay attention to the sun, to going out in the sun, or to, the sun sun or the sun son. So however that manifests in your life, Spirit saying pay attention. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Interesting. You have no interest right now in beating a student. And it's very interesting because this new moon and this solar eclipse is going to teach you a lot. Like the energy around it is going to be super intense for you, and it's going to teach you a lot. But that interest of not being a student can make us, of course, less receptive to the energy that's moving us forward. So just being aware of that is going to be super, super, super important. With the Queen of Earth, this is us. We are represented by Earth, by the Pentacles in the minor arcana. We're an Earth sign. The Queen of Earth is success, prosperity. It's a radiation, radiating success, prosperity, abundance, dress for success is so prevalent to earth sign energies. You dress how you feel. You shine that outward. And that is going to be a very, very, very important thing. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing your prosperity, your wealth, and your abundance. It's like a garden, right? Nurture the garden and watch it grow. Weed the garden, take care of things. And this is going to be a time that we do that. We're looking at things and we're like, okay, how do I move this forward to the best of my abilities in success and prosperity? How do I take care of what I need to take care of? Not what everybody's pulling me to take care of, what I need to take care of right here, right now, showing up for myself and being successful in myself for myself. It moves us to the 10 of Wands reversed. My goodness, there we go. The 10 of Wands reversed is really good because we're releasing all the nonsense we have been carrying. And it may not be nonsense. You might be like, Dane, that's really rude. It's not nonsense. Fair. But we have been carrying so much. We have put so much weight upon our shoulders. We have been carrying our doubts and fears, other people's doubts and fears. We have been, it's been so intense. It has been so intense. We've been carrying our burdens, others' burdens. It has been intense. We have to release it. We have to be releasing it, especially if we're really nice people. Capricorn, especially if everybody's like, oh, Capricorn, you're so nice. You're so nice. Here you'll have a tendency to be overburdened, and people will let you take on their burdens, take on their hurts, their pains, their disappointments, their frustrations. They'll be more than happy to. And this is going to be a time where we're coming to the completion of a cycle, Capricorn, and we're like, no, I don't want this. Also, I don't want these burdens anymore weighing me down, holding me back, keeping me from where I want to be. And it leads us to the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is everything happening really, really fast. But with the 8 of Wands reversed, and I always think this card is funny because it's like really fast, right? But she's riding a panda, which is super slow. But we're going to see things moving super slow right now. And there can be a bit of frustration. We don't want it to be slow, just like we don't want to be a student. We don't want it to be slow. We want everything to happen instantaneously. And Spirit's like, that's good. Fantastic. I'm so glad you're excited. But it is going to slow down. It's not going to move as quickly as we want it to. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is going to be a time where things slow down and we're like, oh. Like afterwards, we're like, oh, that's why I had to wait. Like if everything happened in the exact time and in the exact moments that I wanted it to, it would have been a mess. Or I never would have gotten this deal or this blessing or met this person or whatever. So just know that it's coming in. With the Page of Earth reversed, we don't want to be students. We don't. We're really, it's kind of like a stomping of the foot. It's like, I know, do that, type of thing, like a tantrum of a little kid. And we don't want to be students. And yet this time is going to teach us so much. Not only this time, but like this year, the past year, the year before. I mean, it's like, wow, man, I've learned way more than I ever wanted to learn. And that's actually going to be a really good thing. It's a really good thing. There is a sense here also of taking in information. This is a time where you will be a reluctant student, yes, but man, you'll be a good one. Like you'll be really, really good at that. With the 6 of Swords, there's a hesitation to move forward. There's a desire to move forward. It's like, yes, I want this. I'm going, it's doing. And then it's like, oh no, I can't. I can't possibly. Why? Because you're getting pulled into petty arguments, petty doubts, petty fears of once upon a time or of others now. And it's like, no. We want to move forward. And we're done. We're done with the pettiness. We're done with the fighting. We're done with the other people's dramas. So just be aware of that. Stepping into that role of being the Queen of Pentacles is like prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. I'm winning. I'm moving forward in my success. So let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Yes. And spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Oh, goodness. and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. With the Queen of Pentacles, we have worked through your fears and purity. Now, purity, I love this card because I always think of the fresh snow, right, on the ground, and the way the whole world just echoes, comes alive. You know, after a big snowstorm and you step outside and it's like, oh, how beautiful. And the Queen of Pentacles, it's like we've been in hibernation, right? We've been inside during a storm. We need to work through our fears because as we step out, it's like we have a whole new canvas to work with. We have all these new opportunities coming our way. It leads us to a place of growth. Now, reversed is step out of your comfort zone. Do we want to? No, we don't. As the burdens are being released, or as we're releasing them and we're saying, I don't want this, we grow. We step out of our comfort zone and we want to step back into our comfort zone. But it's like, no, step out of your comfort zone, step into you. And it's time to live like out loud, bold, and proud. And it brings us to boundaries reversed. Okay, we need to work on our boundaries as things slow down. We need to work on our boundaries because that's super important. And it says nothing is set. Nothing is yet set in stone. It isn't. Work on your boundaries and know that it's not all decided. You know, some people believe everything is fated and so why even try? But I think that's a very kind of nihilistic way of looking at things. It's not set in stone. You're still here. You're still vibrant. Like, embrace it. But have good boundaries. Seriously, Capricorn. Attraction. Reversed. We're not realizing our energy is attracting, you know, whatever. And so here, it's working on that art of attraction. It's working on, you know, the energy that we are attracting. And it says adjustments are required. And that's reverse for the attraction. For what we are attracting, for what we want, adjustments are required. And we need to see that. And the way that we're going to see that is by being a student of this time and of ourselves and all of that good stuff that we don't want to be. So just know that. Void. The nothingness is terrifying, right? In Qigong, I remember my Qigong master saying to me, he's like, embrace the void. He's like, embrace the nothingness. And I was like, well, that's a little bit too much for me right now. Thank you very much. Like, you know, it's a little bit too real. And he's like, you are part of the universe. You will always stand in the universe. The universe is infinite and it is nothing at the same time. You are infinite and you are nothing at the same time. Even now, that makes me like choked up. Believe in the impossible. I love the pairing of this. If you embrace the void, if you embrace the unending possibility of you that is limitless, it is time to start believing in the impossible. And it's also time to start seeing that you're like an impossible dream. Something so rare to come together and be here in this time right now. It's rare beauty that you are. So embrace it, Capricorn. Hunger, reversed. Are we hungering for battles and pettiness? No, we're not. But we can also feel like, yeah, I'm not really hungering for much. Like I don't have that drive in my belly, right? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Do we believe that? No. We're kind of like, listen, listen. It's been weird. The world's been weird. Everything is terrible. Okay? And I'm going to wait for the next shoe to drop because you fooled me once, world, and you're not going to fool me again. Everything is crazy in the world. But to sit there and have ourselves soaked in the energy of this madness is not going to help us at all. And it's not going to help the world. To move forward in love when there is so much hate is astounding and is rare. So embrace that. Hunger for love. Not, I need to be loved, I need to be loved. It is, I need that love within me. The love of my angels, the love of my spirit guides, the love of my ancestors, the love of, those on the other side. I need that love to radiate through me, soul and spirit. And then the end of a tough cycle approaches. Even if we don't believe in it, it does. Our subconscious spirit message is authentic reversed. Be who you are. It doesn't matter if anybody thinks it's cool. It doesn't matter if you think, oh my gosh, this is so lame. Be who you are. Like what you like. Be you. Be you, Capricorn. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Prince of Pentacles. Lies around money, holding things back. This is us, right? We're represented by the Pentacles in the minor arcana, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles telling us to be mindful. Be mindful of the way that we want to charge forward. Be mindful that it takes time, all right? And be mindful of words around money during this time. Our subconscious tarot message is the messenger, again, the messenger of the Knight of Pentacles. We are moving slower than we want to move. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of the frustrations that we can have, of the way that we feel like we're not getting to where we want to be, and yet Spirit's like, oh no, you are. So just be mindful here. And also be mindful of getting in our own way. Knights reverse can be very reckless, young. Think of teenage boys, right? Or just teenagers in general if you want to. It's like, oh, don't do that. And then you're like, oh, you did it. You did that. Okay. Here it's reckless energy. It's a sense of, faster is better type of thing. So just be aware of this. It moves us to our subconscious Luna message, which is power. And a personal issue reaches resolution. We are gaining power from the new moon to the full moon. We are gaining power. But do we feel like a personal issue reaches resolution? No, we don't. We feel like we're kind of faced with it more and more. So Spirit is saying here, step back and step into your power. You will see a personal issue reaching its resolution because it's not around our force. All right. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.